Hey everyone, and welcome. So if you're in the content game, you know the deal. The pressure is always on to publish more, more, more. But what if I told you the key to some serious growth isn't creating something brand new, but actually improving what you already have? Okay, let's get into it.
I want you to just pause for a second and really think about this. We're all kind of conditioned to believe that new equals better. A new blog post, a new page, it feels like we're making progress. But is all that activity actually moving the needle for your SEO? Or could it just maybe be holding you back?
And there you have it. This is the big idea we're digging into today. It's about shifting our whole mindset from just quantity to strategic quality, from always replacing to refining. Turns out some of the biggest, most reliable SEO wins come from just revisiting what's already there and making it stronger, clearer, and way more relevant for right now.
So first, let's talk about this trap that so many of us fall into. I like to call it the content creation treadmill. It's just this relentless cycle, isn't it? You hit publish, you get that little rush of accomplishment, and then boom, you're immediately thinking about the next piece. It feels super productive, but a lot of the time we're just running in place, creating more and more URLs without building any real lasting authority.
So how do we get off the treadmill? Well, it's all about embracing the strategic power of the content upgrade.
Okay, what's really fascinating here is how this breaks down the hidden costs of always creating something new, especially on a topic you've already covered. I mean, think about it. When you publish a brand new article, you are literally starting from scratch. You're splitting your potential traffic and your backlinks between two different URLs, which can actually confuse search engines. But upgrading? It does the exact opposite. It builds on the authority you already have, and it funnels all of that SEO juice into one single powerhouse page.
And look, this isn't just a fun theory. It's a proving strategy. Search engines like Google already have a relationship with your existing pages. They get them. They trust them. So when you update that content, you're basically sending a huge signal that a resource they already like just got even better.
So here's the crucial point. You're not throwing away all your hard work. Think about it. You get to keep the rankings you've already earned, all those valuable backlinks people have given you over time, and all the positive user signals. You're leveraging assets you already own, which honestly makes this one of the highest ROI activities you can possibly do for your SEO.
All right, this all sounds great in theory, but where do you actually begin? Let's get practical and figure out a game plan.
The smartest content updates always start with data, not just guesswork. And your absolute best friend here is going to be Google Search Console. It's a totally free tool from Google that shows you exactly how your site is performing in search. It's basically a treasure map to your best upgrade opportunities.
Here's a simple but super powerful plan. First, look for pages that used to do really well but are now kind of slipping. A quick update can stop the bleeding right there. Second, find pages that get tons of impressions. That means they're showing up in search results a lot, but nobody's clicking on them. That's a huge sign that a better title or description is all you need. And finally, the absolute goldmine, content ranking on page 2. You are so close. A targeted upgrade is often all it takes to push that content onto page 1 for a massive traffic boost.
Okay, so once you've found your goldmine pages, how do you actually upgrade them? Well, the good news is it doesn't have to take weeks. Let's look at some really quick wins.
The source material we're looking at here lists an incredible 27 different ways you can update your content.
But yeah, 27 can be a little overwhelming. So, to get you started, we've pulled out 5 really high-impact changes you can make in just a few minutes, but that can deliver some truly incredible results.
First up, rewrite your intro. This is your chance to hook the reader immediately with something that's relevant right now. Second, add 3 to 5 new internal links. This super simple step helps guide both users and search engines deeper into your site. Third, find and add some recent statistics. Seriously, nothing builds trust faster than fresh, credible data. Fourth, improve your headings. Make them clearer and line them up better with the exact phrases people are searching for. And finally, add an FAQ section. This is a brilliant way to directly answer common questions and, here's the kicker, potentially win those super valuable answer boxes or featured snippets at the very top of the search results.
Okay, let's bring this all together and talk about the bigger picture here, which is really a new philosophy for content growth.
What's so cool about this strategy is that it's incredibly future-proof. It's not just about pleasing Google's algorithm anymore. I mean, think about the rise of AI. These platforms are synthesizing information from all over the web, and they heavily favor sources that are consistent, authoritative, and, you guessed it, up to date. By refreshing your content, you're making it a prime source for both traditional search engines and AI.
This quote just sums it all up perfectly, doesn't it? Real growth isn't about bloating your site with more and more pages. It's about deepening the value of the pages you already have. At the end of the day, search engines reward usefulness, users reward clarity, and this approach delivers on both.
So I'll leave you with this question. Don't think about what new thing you need to create next. Instead, I want you to think about the assets you already own. What page is just sitting there on page 2 of Google, waiting for a little bit of attention to become an absolute star? That's your first move. Go make it better.